Sleep with married men for a living, and I get a lot of comments from women asking why these guys cheat. I think it's a really good topic for conversation and it's very controversial, and I want to get into it because I feel like I probably have some pretty good insight on this topic, given I've probably slept with more married men than the majority of people in the world. When you get into the nitty-gritty of it with these guys, they can be pretty open. I mean, two people being completely undressed in a room, they spill out some secrets. I would say the most common reason that I hear is that they have not actually done the deed in extended periods of time. So numbers that I've heard is 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I'm sorry, but if you are not doing the deed with your partner, I think you're actually delusional if you don't think that he is going to go out and try to find that need somewhere else. Men are a little bit different to us in the sense that most of them feel connection and love through physical touch. Okay, majority of them, I would say 80 or 90% easily. When they are not getting that in the marriage or in the partnership, they are going to look to have that need fulfilled somewhere else. And when I say things like this, women are like, oh, well, you're saying we have to do it. We have to do it. I'm not saying you have to do it, but I'm also saying that they don't really have to be loyal to you if you're not going to fulfill that need. And now there are a lot of reasons why a woman may feel like she doesn't want to do that anymore, and I'm going to do a separate video on that. But I think we need to take some accountability for how our actions led to this happening. You should not be together if you don't want to be doing the deed. You shouldn't even be together anymore. Let that person go so that they can go and find what they really want, or someone who really does feel that thing for them. Now, I get separating is really complicated. A lot of the time there's kids and a lot of assets, especially for the kind of clients that see me. They have a lot of businesses and property, etc., that would have to get divided between the two parties, if they get divorced. I get that it's not that simple, but at the end of the day, why are you together if you're not actually feeling that you want that person, having that urge? Why are you together? Another thing that I do often hear is that it is happening, the deed, but it's very unenthusiastic. We're talking like laying there and being like, okay, get it over and done with. Like, I hear this all the time. That is not an experience that anyone wants to have, feeling like they have forced their partner into doing it and you're just laying there and taking it, like you're not an active participant in it. Another really big one is they may have an ink, that word that I can't say on here with a K at the start of it, that the partner isn't willing to fulfill. Common ones I hear about are egging, put a P on the side of that because I can't say the other word on here, feet things, maybe some BDSM sort of stuff. Like, there's a lot of things that people want to do and have that urge to do, but their partner just isn't willing to do it. And a lot of the time, these are the reasons why they come and see someone like me. And honestly, I think that's better than a full-blown emotional affair.
Whenever I see a woman make excuses or give reasons why a married man cheated on his wife with you, the first question that comes into my head is that what he told you to get into your pum pum? And you believed him? You believed that he hasn't been intimate with his wife for years, and that he's been starving, and you as the other woman decided to be their savior, to save them from their unhappy marriage. You are the one that is delusional, if I must say. Women do not know that a man can tell you anything or do anything for you to get in between your pants. And even if you were his wife, like the lady he cheated with, he's still gonna cheat on you. A cheat is a cheat, no matter how you want to paint it. Yeah, now even if the wife was denying him sex, what is stopping him from finding out why she doesn't get the feelings again? What is stopping him from luring his wife the same way he lured you? There is really like only 3% of women that wouldn't flinch if you have been good throughout the day with her, pampered her, said some nice things to her. You don't even have to do too much, I promise. You don't have to do too much. Just be a good husband, literally, a loving and a caring one. And trust me, intimacy would come for her naturally. But no, you chose to cheat instead because you're a cheat. And obviously, you don't want the marriage anymore. Then that's good and fine. Let her go. But you want to eat your cake and have it. Since you don't want to work on your marriage, just let her go. Like, yes, when you have tried being the good husband and she doesn't budge, she obviously doesn't love you anymore. And it's okay also to let her go in that situation. But for the most part, I'll say that these men just want to cheat. If only women that they cheat with send them back to their wives, this will solve like 99% of these cases. But you know what? No, it's not going to happen because women always want what the other woman has. I'm sorry. Women supporting women in the mud. Anyways, let's see what the comments have to say. So this one says they can leave if they're not happy. Never stay and cheat. So disrespectful to your partner. I don't ever blame the other person and especially your line of work. But if you marry someone in a monogamous relationship, how can you do that to them? This is your wife or your husband. And I totally agree because as you can see, I love that comment because that is just my stance on this. Why do you have to cheat? Let them go or work on your marriage if you're in a monogamous marriage. Sorry, is it really cheating if you're paying for it? If the wife can go out and get her nails and hair done, I can go and get a service. This is really, really delusional. This is just, this line of thinking is really off. You have a problem to think like that. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, they stay for the children because the partner says she won't let them see the children ever again. They are so weak and think that that is what will be. I know that there are cases like this that the women just turn to, they use the children as a bait. But I mean, there are ways around this. There are ways around this. Still doesn't excuse the fact that they can be open and express it. And if it doesn't change, leave them instead of cheating. Life would be so much easier with people that reason this way. Like it will be so much easier. Anyways, that brings me to the end of this video. Let me know your stance on this particular topic. I am never in favor of anybody who cheats, both man, both woman. I'm never in favor of them. I do not make excuses for a cheat no matter what. Thank you all so much for sticking with me to the end. Drop me your comments and your thoughts in the comment section. I'd love to hear your opinion towards the situation. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.